Hello, I'm Gary Stinnett. I'm a 1980 graduate of William Blount High School. Thank you for allowing me this evening to be honored in this alumni spotlight. Blount County Schools means a whole lot to me and to my family. We love Blount County Schools. As I reflect back and think about the difference uh, that this school system has made in my life and in the life of my family, I can't help but think about a whole lot of the folks along the way, teachers and administrators who played a role in my life. I started at Bungalow Elementary in 1969, and there my first grade class teacher was Diane Dixon. It was her first year teaching as well. And I still have a great friendship even today with Mrs. Dixon. But other names while I was there, teachers like Esther Cowan and Jerry Bailey and Holden Lell, and I think of Sarah Cross, who was my 8th grade English teacher, taught me a whole lot about English, but even more maybe taught me the fear of God when I acted up in her class. And from Bungalow, I headed down to Friendsville High School for 3 years, and there, being a student, being an athlete, and getting to be led by folks like Newbert Harless and Don Moore Sr., Coach Bill Wallace and Marvin Boring, Ken Bird Sr. and Ken Bird Jr. are just some of the names that I think of when I think back to Friendsville Elementary. Ed Nall, my freshman algebra teacher, who taught me so much about algebra, but even more maybe about life. And then fall of 1979, I was part of the first class, senior class, to enter William Blount High School, graduated in 1980. And what an experience it was to go to that huge new facility and to see the leadership of Galen Johnson there, and Jim French, another one who, when I think of his name, it's kind of synonymous with the fear of God in my life, because he was quite the disciplinarian, I'll say, there. But teachers that I got to know there too, folks there like Mark Davidson, who still is a huge influence in my life. People like David Simmerly, who was one of my coaches there, Melinda Murchie. Just so many teachers and leaders who have impacted my life down through the years as I think about Blount County Schools. It's in our blood, in our family, I say sometimes. My wife was a graduate of William Blount, went to Alumni. My 3 kids, Haley and Hannah and Tyler, all were Fairview Elementary to Carpenter's Middle to William Blount High School. My son Tyler now is a guidance counselor at Montville Elementary, entering his 3rd year there, and I'm so thrilled that he's able to be a part of the Blount County school system. Even our parents, my mom and dad, were Thompson's Chapel and Miser Station Elementary and Friendsville at Everett High School. Rhonda's parents were Benfield Elementary and Friendsville and Everett High School. So we have this long connection with Blount County schools, and so proud of that school system. I graduated William Blount in 1980. From there, got an associate's degree from Pellissippi State, and then a bachelor's degree from Maryville College, and then a master's degree in theology from Rockbridge Theological Seminary. And I've used that education to work in church most all of my life. I was the youth pastor at Dodson Memorial Baptist Church for 16 years, and then in 2004 I went to First Baptist Church of Maryville, where I still serve now. I'm the associate pastor there. I work with our young people in that church. I do administration, and I get to preach on occasion, which is always a thrill. I'm so thankful to the education I received through Blount County Schools and what I learned at William Blount. That has helped me so much to do what I'm doing now. I've also had the thrill to stay involved with William Blount High School down through the years, the voice of the Govs, the public address announcer, and I did 20 years of that for the football team. Just finished my 22nd year for basketball, and I might add my final year, as I've decided it's time for somebody younger with more energy maybe to fill that role. Also, during that time, I've served as a chaplain for the football team, for the girls and boys basketball teams, for the girls softball team. Even got to coach a little bit of basketball, which I love doing. Helped out as an assistant with Coach David Ballman 2007 through 2010. It's been a joy to be so involved at William Blount, and to believe that all of that, doing what I love so much, enabled me to be named to the inaugural class of the William Blount Sports Hall of Fame. And that certainly was community service, because anybody that knows or remembers knows that I didn't get there because of my athletic prowess. But what an honor that is to be part of that group. thank you so much. Blount County School Board, central office employees, teachers, administrators, staff members, all the folks who make Blount County schools what they are. You have impacted my family in a tremendous way that we will benefit from now on. I just want to say God bless you for what you do. You make a difference. So the spotlight tonight, in my opinion, shines back on the fine folks who make up our Blount County school system and the folks at William Blount High School who do such a great job every day. It's an honor to be a graduate of William Blount, and let me just end this by saying, go Govs.